muscle and bulking up is a lot harder than most people think. Of course, the demands of exercise can be tough, and few people expect how difficult it is to stick to the right nutritional plan to bulk up. Without following the right diet guidelines, it doesn't matter how hard you work out. It would just be a waste of time. Therefore, I have unique advice for those who are looking to gain muscle continuously and quickly. And the first advice is to get used to feeling full in the same way that you will sometimes have to accept feeling hungry when cutting calories. I know this may not seem very complicated, but I say that this is the main reason that will prevent most people from gaining size. Most people stop eating when they feel full. After a little while, when they are supposed to eat a meal, they will skip that meal. This is equivalent to following a weight loss plan, where a meal is added in every time you feel hungry. This will obviously get you out of heat deficit and prevent weight loss. The point here is that if you want to bulk up quickly, you have to get into the habit of not eating when you don't really want to eat more, and there's no real way to avoid feeling full. If you're creating a calorie deficit using healthy foods, what I mean by that is that anyone can add too much sugar to their diet and increase their calories. But if you're following the right bulking plan, your carbs won't be from sugar. They'll be from things like brown rice, sweet potatoes, and oats. All of these carbohydrate sources contain nutrients that promote muscle building better than sugar, but they are much more filling. So take up. To a gram of carbohydrates per day, it is very difficult to use healthy sources to build muscle, which is why there is no real way to avoid feeling full, and you must accept it and move forward through the discomfort. If you want to continue increasing volume continuously, another thing you should do is significantly increase your carbohydrate intake. Protein gets almost all the credit when it comes to building muscle, but carbs are almost as important as building anything, especially important. Muscle requires a lot of energy. Unfortunately, many people are afraid of carbs or simply don't realize how many carbs they need to bulk up. Don't be one of those people, because there are many advantages to eating a diet rich in carbohydrates while bulking up. First, it will increase strength during your weightlifting sessions. Weightlifting is an anaerobic activity. Anaerobic energy selection is primarily powered by glycogen, the stored form of carbohydrates. So, eating more carbohydrates will help you lift heavier weights, which will lead to greater muscle growth. The other benefit is that it achieves a protein-sparing effect, which is important because you want the protein you eat throughout the day to be used to rebuild and bulk up muscle that has been broken down. A high carbohydrate diet will help you stay in muscle building mode by using carbohydrates to provide the energy your body needs, while at the same time preserving protein to be used to build muscle. A moderate to high carbohydrate diet will positively affect muscle building hormones, such as androgenic hormone, and reduce hormones that inhibit muscle growth, such as cortisol. So, make sure you're eating enough carbohydrates. This amount can range from 2 grams of carbohydrates per kilogram of body weight, depending on several variable factors, such as your metabolic rate and your exercise. Next is adding a weight gain shake to your diet. I do not recommend using ready-made weight gain powders because they usually contain some low-quality concentrations of blended protein with a lot of population. They are sold at a high price. Alternatively, you can prepare a higher calorie weight gain shake using real food, my favorite method. To prepare this, use a blender and add 1/2 a cup of oats, 2 tablespoons of protein powder, a whole banana, and 2 tablespoons of peanut butter. Garlic milk is ideal. If you are having difficulty eating enough to achieve your daily goals, you can also drink this shake after exercise, but swap the whole milk for low-fat milk to achieve faster absorption of another supplement. Casein can help. Casein is a protein source derived from dairy and digests much slower than milk protein, which most people eat after exercise. Both casein and milk protein come from cow's milk. About of the protein in milk is casein and is milk protein. Although they both come from the same source, milk protein can be digested within a minute, while casein can take up to 4 hours to fully digest. Casein, on the other hand, is a better source of protein before bed, because it will be slowly released into your blood circulation while you sleep, which can aid in recovery and maintenance of your body. In the case of building muscle, the next tip is to do your best to choose real food over supplements whenever you can. Most of your meals should be real food, because building muscle is about more than just hitting your daily protein, carb, and fat goals. Getting all the macronutrients is important, and a protein shake can help you get those macronutrients, but it doesn't help when it comes to eating. With micronutrients, many of the micronutrients found in real high-protein foods, such as fish and eggs, are very important for the muscle building process. In fact, according to recent studies, micronutrients found in protein sources may increase the response. Next muscle growth is to structure your main meals around two main times of the day. Breakfast and post-workout, of course, can build muscle, even while skipping breakfast entirely, but it's not ideal. Even if you take casein before bed, your body will digest it within a few hours. So, by the time you wake up, you will be in a state of nitrogen deficiency. We want to return our body to muscle building condition as soon as possible by eating a protein-filled breakfast. After exercise, your body is in a similar position. The exercise itself will break down muscle tissue, creating a nitrogen deficiency. So drink a protein shake after your workout, and then about 30 to 60 minutes later, eat a large meal full of protein and carbohydrates. Doing so will not return you to a state of nitrogen deficiency, but rather it will return you to a state of building muscle while still eating a large amount of carbohydrates. The insulin level in your body will rise, which helps in transporting protein to muscle cells. The last supplement I want to mention is creatine, and it has been consistently proven to be safe and effective for muscle growth. If you want to gain weight quickly, you can load by taking a larger dose of about a gram of creatine with simple carbohydrates, like grape juice, to help raise insulin levels and direct creatine to muscle cells. You can also choose not to load and take grams of creatine daily. After about weeks, your muscles should be saturated with creatine, as if you had loaded. When your muscles are fully saturated, it will not only help you build more muscle, but it will also improve your strength and performance. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Remember to subscribe to the channel and press the bell button. We will meet you with upcoming videos, God willing.